We are podcasting, and Kirsten wants to be watching spooky movies, but we are here. It is episode 58 of Taking the Credit, and we are not live, but we are alive, and it's Halloween, so Kirsten's alive. Would you say you come alive on Halloween? Tell us more.
What is that supposed to mean? That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know.
All October is spooky season. I watch Halloween movies and scary things all year round. So it's not that exciting. I just like that it feels kind of like my birthday.
And what about it makes you feel like it's your birthday?
I just feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Ah.
That's so wrong.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's wrong at all.
You look a little sweaty.
I know. That's why I took that off.
Yeah.
It's happening. And I'm not mad about it because I was freezing not long ago, and now I feel pretty good in here. And that's because outside has gotten warmer, and I'm cool with that. I like it.
I turned off the heat during the
good.
day. I turned it on last night before bed because it gets cold at night, but then
I got very cold again last night, yeah.
it was on last night, so that's not my fault. The heat was going.
Okay, well, I didn't have blanket full on all the time, so...
That's your fault, not mine.
Okay, well, fine. Yeah. It was nice, though, waking up today and it not being freezing and being able to work out and have my bare hands touch the bar. That's nice. I like that. And walking the chonk without freezing and being able to just be outside and play without thinking about coming home because of the cold is a good thing. So
yes.
It was nice. It's like not that hot either, so I had the hoodie on and felt good. And hoodie weather, and we were just out there chilling. She got to play. She got to see a friend of hers. It's not actually a friend of hers, but Roberto. It's an
Roberto.
Roberto.
Not
okay.
Roberto.
What, rubber toes.
Roberto.
Okay. Roberto.
Yeah.
Okay. So she plays. There she is, little baby. She plays at the park, and she has become acquainted with this pup that's on the other side of this chain link fence, so she can see through it. It's actually like a stomach height chain link fence. So the reality is, if they wanted to even like climb on it, like jump up, they could, but they just like meet face to face through the fence, and they won't exchange kisses. Jude will just kiss him.
Is it a boy?
Yeah.
Oh, she loves him.
Actually, I don't know that for a fact.
But it's
I
Roberto.
think so. I think Roberto.
Not Roberto.
Roberto.
It's not Roberto.
Roberto.
Stop.
Well, you stop. It's Roberto. I think that he or she appreciates Jude because it's an older one. And
how do you know it's older?
Because you can tell by how it moves.
Is it gray?
I haven't gotten that close, but you can tell by how it moves.
That's fair.
In the hips. So it likes to check and see what Jude's doing on the other side of the fence, and they just Jude just tries to get he or she, him or her to play. And
that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just a nice little thing. Nice little thing they do over there. So I let her off the leash, which I guess I don't know if I am supposed to in that park.
A lot of people do. Everyone does.
But yeah, she doesn't there's enough open space to where I can see people coming from a ways away.
Yeah.
So I never worry about it. And she always listens too. Like if I see somebody off in the distance and I need her to come to me, even if she sees the dog, she'll still turn and come to me. Yeah.
I don't like how people let their dogs off leash in this park over here because it's pretty small compared to that park. It's like the grass size is like the same size as this over here.
It's just like the street is on every side.
Right. Yeah.
And sketchy. Like I wouldn't want.
No, I wouldn't let my dog run around with streets all around. The park that you go to, it's backed up against houses with fences, and there is no road in sight. It's like just one far, far away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's it's got like the little river thing. Nice. It's got like the little river thing separating it from a major walkway, so there's just a lot of reason to not have to worry about it. So that's good.
Nice.
She's a puppo. We had a lot of fun today, and I praised her big time. And
she got a bone for breakfast.
Look at what she's sitting next to.
Yeah, I know. She got a new baby. Oh.
Yeah.
Her baby just sitting there.
It's good news. Kirsten picked up a
furry little stuffed llama.
Yeah. Furry little stuffed llama. That's become an instant favorite, I would think.
It was on the other side of her. Did you put it on that side of her, or did she move it?
I haven't touched it.
She brought it close to her.
Yep. She's having fun. She's feeling it. She enjoys the spoils. I think she's going to have fun spooking people if they come walking up tonight.
For candy. I put it out already. I've seen a couple people walking by in costumes. Maybe they're doing stuff downtown, but yeah,
that happened early. Like, people were walking by early. Probably a parade.
There's a trunk or treat I saw in Longmont. I don't know where, but it's at 6:00 tonight, wherever they're doing that.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine. There's probably a few, because there are a lot of schools in Longmont. Like, not even just around here, but in Longmont, there are a lot of schools. So,
yeah.
That's like who would host them, I think, when they started. That's how I heard about it. So, anyhow.
How does that work? You fill up your trunk with candy?
I think it's just like, parents.
Like in a car?
Parents will show up in a parking lot at the school, and they all just have like bags of candy, or they're like standing by their car and handing out candy to kids as they walk by.
That's dumb.
It's different. It's different,
If we ever have children, they will go trick-or-treating.
Yeah. I'm sure there are a lot of people like that, but there's also this whole scare with COVID and everything. So like, I'd be surprised if people show up this year, because even in the last few years, there just hasn't been any action.
I'm going to move the candy down the steps.
Yeah, that's
so after
a good
this,
move.
I'm going to put it like at the bottom of the steps.
Yeah.
And then that way, if they want to run in, even anyone walking by wants some candy, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just in like the middle of the sidewalk or something. Trip Nick with it.
Yeah.
He should be back kind of earlier, but he did say that he is staying at Anna's place, so he is going to be hanging out here for just a little while.
And then going. Nice.
I like these.
What? Yeah, these are fun.
Yeah.
I like them. I'm like, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Let us know what you think. We're in the middle of a transition. Upgrading.
Eli's turning into a lady.
Yes. Queen Elizabeth.
Ew.
Well, come on. Got to plan it out, right? We're in the middle of transitioning, just getting some better equipment, and in the process, I didn't read the description of things closely enough, so we're using these little tabletop boys, but I do like.
Yeah, me too.
And just easy to take around and bing bong, bing bong. I would like to... Okay.
Which one is that?
You hit... This is Stone Cold Steve Austin's glass breaking sound effect.
Yeah.
And then this is NBA Jam. Is it the shoes? This is what really got me. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's what
fantastic.
I pushed.
Yeah. I mean, both. I heard them both.
Oh,
look at
she's
it.
chewing on her. Oh, she loves it.
Cuddling her. Oh, she's already
God.
cuddling her baby.
Baby.
Oh my God.
She doesn't do that with them. This is a good thing. But she probably it feels like her birthday. This is her birthday.
I think she loves having, I think she just loves having her little baby breath. And maybe she's like materny.
Probably.
She's soupy
even
materny.
Though she wants to eat him. That was really fun the other day when Courtney was here with, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it out loud, but with AUDREY.
Oh, no, you're good.
With CASH. That was really fun.
Jude will freak out if she understands the names, but look at the cuteness.
I know. She's just trying to figure out where the eyes are and where the face is so she can rip it off.
Nibble beanies.
Was she nibbling it, or was she?
She was.
Oh,
she gave it like the nibbles. Like, we have this little dolphin beanie baby. We probably talked about it. Her blue
There
baby.
were like bigger beanie baby type things, and I debated getting one of those, but it seems like it's like sensitive on her teeth when she nibbles it. She's kind of. And this thing, I mean, she'll probably tear it apart pretty quick, but if she likes it, if she loves it, like, that's all
we
that
can
matters.
introduce more baby members.
Yeah.
You know, and it's different. Like we have like the
she has
Mickey
the
Mouse
gloves. Yeah, those were kind of just given to her because we found them in a bucket. I think that was when your dad, when we were in Michigan, and he was like, take this with you.
Yeah.
The stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But she doesn't treat them
those
the same.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. She's just
a goose.
A goose. A mother goose.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah, she does.
Goose.
Long neck.
Yeah.
Long neck goose with some big ears.
Speaking of the pictures that I took of her last night, that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting when I was on the bike doing the cardio, the stationary bike, and she was like sitting
on the hunt
right in like the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And she heard something, the squibbles, and she's like looking around. And I got a good picture. It was like all like...
She's been throwing nonstop cute Zoolander looks at us this whole time. I know.
She's got her little beak. Like.
Yeah, she's got a smile on because of the pudge.
Arby boy.
And the face.
Do we have any crystals?
Very blessed.
We're supposed to put crystals on the windowsill tonight because of the full moon. We'll recharge them. And then we have to put something out to collect rainwater if it rains because then it's like moon water.
That's illegal.
Yeah, well, apparently that's what the people are saying to do.
Well, those people are going to get arrested because that's illegal. You can't collect rainwater.
So
I mean,
good.
That's a ridiculous law, but
I feel like
consumerism.
Okay, so with Halloween this year, like, I mean, I just like spooky stuff. I like superstitious stuff, but like not to an extreme. So like this year I was just kind of Googling things to see how like the full moon on a Halloween is supposed to like affect people, or like I guess like the witchy people, like why are they so excited about it? Like what is it that it's supposed to do for me? Like, and again, that superstitious type of way.
They've just all had too much candy.
Yeah, they're all hopped up on candy.
Yeah, it's a sugar thing.
It's supposed to be like a renewing thing. Like you're supposed to be able to like, what's the word? Like you will it into existence.
Yes.
Like what is the... Manifest, yeah. So like you can manifest things today by like just thinking of it, and like I said, you collect the moon water and you drink it later, you add it to different things. You put your crystals on the windowsill to collect the moon energy and stuff, and it's supposed to like...
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
So we have to go get crystals now?
No. I wouldn't do that. I was joking with Kyle about that last night when I was sending him messages and stuff, and he was just talking about like summoning demons and things like that, but like not actually. So again, like Halloween is a nice day for me, but this year I just thought it was interesting that there is a full moon on Halloween, which hasn't happened in 76 years, right?
Wow.
So I was like... Maybe it's supposed to be a day to actually like pay attention to the superstitious stuff and actually really think about it. But then again, I'm not that much of like a person like that. So it's like I wanted to invest in it, but like also at the same time, I just want to drink a little bit and watch scary movies like I always do.
Yeah, maybe a little apple cider and hand out some candy from afar and chill and leave the crystals to the experts.
Yep.
Speaking of, I do get an employee discount coming up at Crystal Joys, like they're doing an
on
employee.
Main Street. That's the place Kyle was like, if you want some crystals, go to the crystal store on Main Street.
Yeah, we could.
Is that cool little store that we walked into one time where it's got like all sorts of? Okay, nice.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's we don't have anything really to do with crystals, but it's a good place. So
nice.
If we needed them,
we do.
Well, then I think next week or the week after is our employee appreciation week there. Nice. So
this is super random, but talking about crystals, my grandma, I remember when my mom and my grandma were still like fairly close, she went out and bought like a huge ass crystal. Like it's like the white one. What is that called? It's like I don't know, but it was
amethyst.
No, it's purple.
I don't know. Yeah.
But it was big, so like it would fit in my hands, and it was like, but it was big, like one of those salt crystal lamp things, like that size, but like an actual like gemstone crystal.
Geode.
And it was definitely over $1,000 plus, and my mom was just like, why not? Why would you? But here's the thing, is I think about that crystal at least once a week. Literally once a week. I'm like,
you're thinking about that crystal?
Yeah, like literally that one. I think about it like once a week, and
that's
I'm
good
like,
luck.
No, it's not. I just think like it would be so cool to have something like that, but it's definitely not like a necessity, but yeah, just randomly. So like on the topic, of crystals. When I saw that come up like for Halloween this year, I was like, man, I hope my grandma lets me have that someday. Probably not. I don't know if she even has it still, but she's got a lot of gemstones and stuff. She likes to collect those types of things.
I'm going to throw this out there. I bet she still has it.
Probably.
I bet she definitely still has it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So maybe, like my mom's version of a geode is that lamp that I have over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Tiffany lamp with all the different colors of the wind.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just getting one of these boys out.
Ooh, speaking of, I bought this fun ring.
Oh, right.
I think it's fake. It's not like actual like little gemstone things, but it's pretty cool.
Will you marry me?
No, this is mine. I marry myself.
Oh. Will you marry me after?
Maybe.
Yay. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm happy for you with the jubilees. I wore my watch out when we went to dinner. I know we talked about going to Sugar Beet already, but it's like the most recent time that I've worn jewelry in quite a while.
Very exciting.
Because we're not going anywhere or doing anything.
Nope.
So no need. Do you mind if I do a little story to record update here?
Look. I stack them.
Wow.
Sure, why not?
It's gold.
Go ahead.
You love gold.
It's not actually gold.
But you love the color gold.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah. So I know I had spoken a few weeks ago about challenges that I've had since like getting everything set up for Story to Record and getting everything established with it. And then you're kind of left to your own devices to make a business work from there. And then I know I also talked about like giving myself a break because of COVID, but also like, does that mean that I'm lacking creativity and being flexible with business and getting business, or am I using it as an excuse to be unmotivated? So,
what? Wait a minute. That's what I was telling you, and you got all mad at me about it.
No, I didn't get mad at you.
Yeah, you were really mad. You like wouldn't talk to me.
No, that's not why I was mad. I was not mad, but I was
you made
disappointed
me say sorry.
That you
were calling out how you were feeling about everything too.
No, I mean like just with the
way that I said it.
No, are we talking about the shaving head thing?
No. That's different. That came about after we were talking about you just said what I
think I was upset because you were saying that like I'm doing all these other things instead, or like I'm Ben from Parks and Rec and I'm going crazy essentially.
Like when you're like trying to think of things to be creative in a sense. And I thought about it. I was like, I'm not trying to stifle your creativity. You can do whatever you want if you think it's going to help your business. But yes, sorry, I don't mean to change the subject either. I just feel like what you literally just said sounded like what I was trying to explain the other day. And like,
but you and I talked about this a few weeks ago on the podcast, like that I've gotten to this point.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know what to do. And we talked about the investing into marketing or figuring out what to do there. So we've talked about that on here before. So I've gone through like that struggle part with you and with you, the audience. But you were right. Like I guess I got disheartened or whatever the case may be, or I started like ingesting too much entertainment and not falling back on the education, or just like, I don't know. Rejection's pretty tough. I understand it's a part of business, but it's also tough when it's like, where do I go from here?
Yeah.
Like even when I connected with True Pace, the organization, it was like, what am I really even trying to offer them?
Did you just say True Paste?
Pace, Pace. True Pace. So I mean, I was like, what am I like offering to do another free project, but like for who and for what? So I don't know. It's becoming challenging, or it has been a bit challenging, but I started looking up local places that specialize in marketing.
Nice.
And there's actually one that promotes, like on their homepage, they're like, look what we've done for Crystal Joys and look at what we've done for Sample Supports. So I'm guessing that that's like the agency Samples uses to market their stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the greatest thing, but I found like 3 options. So it's something to look into. I will say, though, out of the 3 that I picked, because they had the most Google reviews and the best Google reviews, each of their websites I am not impressed with. Like,
you would think that would be like the selling point, is if their website's clean and nice and jumps out at you.
Isn't that kind of, I mean, to me, that says something, because if my website, in my opinion, looks light years better than their website,
not great,
but they're in business, they have more Google reviews, people are using them more than they're hiring me to do story to record, how much does it matter?
Right.
Like, what it seems to come down to is like the need. I need the help, so the website can look kind of crappy, but I still need the help.
Did you look at like Samples, like advertising stuff, and like look at any of their ads and things just to see what they look like, to kind of reference what their work might actually look like?
Yeah, and I mean, Samples is a successful business. I don't know, like Samples has a marketing team, so I'm not really sure like where the ad agency comes into things, but I also know that like certain Samples is like an umbrella company, and they do all these different things, and like some of them struggle more than others. So I guess I don't know if that's like just the competition or the marketing team or this agency or what that's related to, but I guess it just comes back to like there's a need. Like Samples website is very nice.
Yeah.
But this marketing agency website's like,
not great.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, but the Samples website could be someone from Samples that did it. You know
sure.
what I mean?
I'm like,
probably was.
Even Samples is an established business, makes a good amount of money. They have a good website, and they're doing business with a marketing agency that doesn't have a good website. So like, what, I mean, all I can think of is there are people like me who are trying to run a business who just have this need, and it's like picking the best out of what's available.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know. Maybe I don't have a good enough like call to action to have people understand that what story to record offers is a need. But I don't know. People who have lost family, they get it. So
yeah,
I just need to figure out the marketing end. But I posted my first ad onto LinkedIn. I created a business profile for Story to Record today and posted my first ad, and it's actually for podcast production, and I targeted big businesses in Boulder County. And so we'll see. But
nice.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. I just put in there like, do you want to start a podcast but you don't know what to do? Do you want to engage with your audience in a more direct way? Like, we can help. Something like that. And then there's just a picture. It's actually just an unedited thumbnail picture of you and I in here with the...
Oh, wow.
So, and I was like, did you know that Story to Record was founded based on experience in video podcast production? Yada, yada. So we'll see. That's my first ad running on LinkedIn, and wow, it's expensive compared to Facebook, but I like LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn because it's not like other social media where you just follow somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you can post about your business and stuff and put whatever you want really up. It's kind of like Facebook, but yeah, people see it and everything.
But what I mean, it's more like Facebook in that you send a friend request, essentially, like you invite people to connect. So once they say yes, you're both connected. It's not like I follow you, you don't follow me back.
Right.
So it's like you just connect with people. And man, I have like 41 connections on LinkedIn, and it's only...
That's probably more than I have.
I've just been like every day I'll just go through and just like click on a few people, and it's all people who are like older adult healthcare service, executive assistants, CEOs, marketing directors, like through like all of these major, like I'll send invites to people.
You should use Alice.
What's that?
What I use my company when we do, like, we're trying to schedule meetings with people and there's like an incentive, like set up a call with me and they have to book time on your calendar in order to be able to redeem the gift. So like you could say, hey, I wanted to share some interesting blah, blah, blah with you. Like, here's my business, here's my company. If you're willing to set up like a 30-minute call with me, you can use this $50 gift. You know, you can redeem it or pick something else.
Wow. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I feel like it would help so much just to talk to somebody.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And that's helped me in like my job. Like, I've scheduled calls with people, offered them gifts and gotten things out of it.
That's a great idea.
Like more spend and stuff.
Please, if we end up changing topics and whatever, can we
bring that up again?
Yeah, just like, I mean, after this, because that is something I'm very interested in, because the reality is I could spend $50, $100 on an ad that nobody reaches out to me on.
Right.
So like if there was this back end, like you have to...
That went directly to them where they could get a gift. Yeah. And on LinkedIn, I'm sure you've got emails available. You can email people and send them these things. Yeah.
Wow. I like that. Yeah. Cause I mean, I need to figure out like who the best person to talk to about some of this stuff is, because, I don't know. There's just a lot for me to try and figure out. So very good timing. So I'm trying to run this ad about podcast production, but I'm also wondering, like, should I try to do what I did with life? Like, that was weird.
Did you hear my throat noise?
Yeah, it was good though.
That was really quiet to me, so I don't know how you heard
I think it was just like right in the microphone, so it came through. But so there's like this idea, and shout out again to Flash Film Academy. It's probably been a little while since I've said the name. Also, shout out to Jesse and Bailey again. Check out Just Us and sometimes other people, their podcast. But shout out to Ty Turner and Flash Film episode 50. Give it a look-see, because the whole premise, the whole reason why this whole, like, me getting into business really made sense was the idea that if you approach the top dog for free, like, if I go to a Lamborghini dealership and I'm like, hey, I'll take 50 pictures of your cars for free. You can use them for whatever. They're like, I promise they're good quality. Don't pay me anything. Here you go. All I want in return is to be able to like post it on my website that I took these pictures. Yeah. And they're like, sure, it's free. Then like, what's the worst that could happen? You give us some crappy pictures and we didn't pay for it and we just toss them out.
Yeah.
You take those pictures, they're on your website, of Lamborghini cars, and you go to a Ford dealership and you're like, I'd love to take pictures of your Ford trucks. Like, here's my experience. They see all these fancy cars. They're going to be like, oh, wow. Like, he's used to working in like higher end business. So, yeah, of course. And that makes a lot of sense to me, which is why I'd like targeted True and targeting like Belfour and some of these other senior living communities that are more prominent in this area. But how much are you listening? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Belfour.
Okay. Well, to those of you guys listening,
everyone's listening all the time.
Yeah. So I'm curious as to like what I could do to use that same strategy for podcast production. And I'm kind of considering reaching out to like the city of Boulder. Like if they just put a podcast up on their website, filling people in on what's going on in the city.
I want to see what she's grumbling at. Hold on.
Probably mail. Maybe mail. We'll see. Yeah, so anyway, I would like to apply that same sort of principle to podcast production and linking up with a big company and just do the first, like, get them started for free. And then I can say, like, hey, we helped this big business get this thing started well, I wouldn't say for free. We helped this big business get their podcast started. Look at how many viewers they're already getting. Look at the attention that they're getting, the connection they're getting. So I feel like it's a decent strategy, and it's something that I love doing, obviously. We do this podcast every week, and I edit it and everything and post it and all that jazz, and it's just something I like doing. So I feel like if I could help other people, which I've already, like, helped some people get started as far as like what programs to use, equipment to use, how to set things up, whatever it entails in the process. I've helped a few folks and I enjoy it. And I don't view it as a competition. I really think that people should be podcasting because it's a way to record your life. Everybody's got a story. Memories made timeless. Storytorecord.com.
I feel like she's probably just grumbling at the thing outside making noise. Like if she fell asleep and then heard something and then she thought something was out the door, but nothing's out there. Just candy in a bowl.
I didn't see anything, but at the same time, I was like looking at you when she started grumbloids.
Yeah, wasn't sure. Sorry.
It's all good. I just kept ranting. So anyway, that's the update. Just posted my first ad on LinkedIn right before we turned this on to record today. So I'll let you guys know if anything happens there. But I do think that we need to check out that Alice program.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, that's Story to Record's update. Probably going to shave my head after this.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm
we
looking
take some
forward to
pictures outside too, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, I'm ready to release the goobers.
I was looking at it was pictures from, I think it was last year even, like in October when we were hanging out up at my mom's house, drinking beer and smoking cigars, and your hair was shaved, and I was like, he looks very nice.
Was that the one where we were like in the kissing booth thing? Yeah.
And then I also thought though, like
gotten a lot older since then.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I looked at your hair and it looked nice while it was long. You had it like pushed to the side or something and it looked okay. And then I was kind of like, what if he shaves it? Like it's grown long. So like, what if you shave it and it's receding even more? And then we're just like, oh my God, it was better when it was long. There's no turning back then.
Having longer hair when it's receding is never the good move.
Is it though?
It's definitely not. More often than not, my hair looks bad. And if I'm balding, then I just need to get it over with.
Oh, I'm balding.
No, you're not balding.
My hair's falling out in large sums.
Kirsten bleached her hair a bunch.
I did. Have you seen how much blonde is in my hair? There's like 3 pieces of blonde hair, and the hair that's coming out is all brown.
Well, so then what is it?
We talked about this.
Stress.
We're not entirely sure. It could be stress. It could be my thyroid. It could be anemic because I don't eat enough red meat.
Anemia.
Don't get enough iron.
Bow, bow, bee, bow,
really
wow,
hard to
wow,
tell.
wee, wow, bow.
So I will schedule an appointment with the doctor lady that was trying to force me to not have abortions. Not that I'm pregnant, but she was all, I fought for women's rights in D.C. back and blah, blah, blah. The lady that I went to that was at the Louisville hospital.
To not have abortion? What is
No,
this
she was
about?
all like, are you on birth control? Like, just make sure that you don't have any kids and abort them because I fought for women's rights and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know how that has anything. I mean, just in my mind, it's like we should have a right to abort babies. So like that seems like something that you would fight for. Ooh. So it just seemed really weird. But anyways, yeah, she like definitely grilled me real hard about that. Like just make sure that when you get pregnant someday, if you get pregnant, that it's like intentional and you are ready for a baby. And like it was super weird.
Planned Parenthood. Those sticky things are still on the door frame.
I don't care.
Why?
I don't know. Take them down then if they bother you so much.
Yeah, they're just going to peel the paint off.
Okay, well then take them down whenever you want.
Oh my God. Are you going to talk while I take them down?
No, you're going to wait until we're done. I don't want to sit here and just talk about anything.
How am I going to remember to do that?
I don't care. Figure it out.
I don't like it, babe.
I don't like it either.
It's like tape everywhere. We're going to forfeit our security deposit in the majorest way. Hello, we are renting and we forfeit our deposit because our dog drools on the wood.
Magic eraser helps with that.
Yeah, the cracking. It's good.
Yes, it's great.
The cracking. Shall we start taking separate pictures for the thumbnails?
What do you mean?
Like take an actual photo to use for the thumbnail?
No, I don't like the lighting in here. The lighting might help for when you're recording stuff on the camera, but like anytime I try to take pictures, it makes me look so washed out. I don't like it.
It's just your phone's auto exposure. If you get like a manual camera control app on your phone, you should be able to change that.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
For free?
I don't want my phone. I want my old phone back.
For free? What do you mean you want your old phone back?
No, I'm sick of this one.
The Android?
No.
Well, what phone?
Yeah.
What?
I don't like this one anymore.
Why? What do you not like about it and what do you want?
The camera.
The camera's too good?
I want a worse camera, yep.
Why?
Because it hides my flaws.
I have that iPhone 6 and it looks so bad. Did you see? No,
your pictures are great. The one you took, I was like, yes, this is what I need.
Oh, yeah, I know. It just looks like a permanent smudge over it.
Yeah,
I was taking pictures in the park with the chunk today and they're just so bad. And anytime you zoom in, it's like you can see all the pixels just square.
The ones that I took of her last night.
Emma time. Oh.
Don't make me do it. I'll go above the halfway mark.
Super freak.
Okay.
One? It's long.
Why, it's still going. How long? What is that?
That's the countdown for the sound effect. Babe, nobody wants to hear you playing with this. I
don't care.
Yeah, it should be a prop. You should put your headphones on sometime and use it when it makes sense.
That made sense.
No, it never makes sense. Stop.
It always makes sense.
You're just playing sound effects and then there's nothing to talk about.
That's because I'm tired. I can't believe I looked down and it said we were like 28 minutes into it and it's been less than 10 minutes and I'm like, how is it this? I don't know. I slept really late. I stayed up late. What was I was having weird dreams last night about things. What was I dreaming about?
Me.
I can't remember. Yeah, did I tell you about it earlier? Did I tell you what I was dreaming about? I think you were in the dream.
Maybe.
I mentioned something. I said something. No. You always leave me in my dreams. You're like, adios.
That's your fantasy?
No. No. You're like, adios. I'm leaving you for this better person. There was the one dream I had where you left me for some random lady that like my brain must have created this person, but she was like super nice. And I was like, that's fine. You guys are both super nice together. It makes sense. And I was okay with it. I was like, bye, Eli. Have fun with your new super nice wife or whatever. It was very strange.
I know. You told me about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do, though, in that situation?
That's pretty much, I think I just wake up. That's like the end of it. It's just kind of like, bye.
Oh. Well, I don't like it.
I forgot to turn my alarm off yesterday and it went off at 8 o'clock and I was like literally in the middle of a dream and all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, whoa. It's really weird.
And then it was a day off.
Kinda. I did a lot of errands yesterday.
Yeah, you were gone for like an hour, right?
Hour and a half. Probably it would have been less than an hour if I didn't wait like 25 minutes in line at Walgreens as the drive-through person helped like 10 people. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
They got to come up with a better system for that. That was insane. I was definitely a Karen in that moment. I was very abrupt with the person when I was checking out. She said, "Have a good day." I didn't respond. I was just like, this is dumb.
I hope you don't.
Well, I mean, okay, so super weird. I'll give you this story. It's a complainy story, so I'm sure no one really cares. But I went inside to Walgreens to pick up my levothyroxine medicine. And usually the drive-through takes longer in my experience. And so like I was like, okay, I'm just going to go in, wait in line. There was a dude. He was in the line. And they were doing, it was like they were like doing a whole appointment with him just standing in the pharmacy line. And like, it took forever. I was actually like on the verge of leaving when he finally sat down and was like waiting for his prescription to be filled. But there was a dude at the drive-thru and like 10 cars went through the line. When I pulled up, there were 2 cars in line. So I was like, I'll just go stand in there. And he went through tons of people in the time that just this one guy was standing there. And then the lady in front of me, there was another person that pulled up in the consultation line and like there was no one in there, but the line was like all one line and she just put herself over there. And I was like, you're kidding me. Like no one better do anything about this because I've been waiting here longer. And she was old. She had a walker. I was pissed. And then the lady in front of me, so the consultation lady, she was like, oh, I'm just looking for this. And then the lady in front of me like took her to the thing. Like it was like an aisle down, but she like got out of line to go show her where this was. The lady at the cash register area was like still standing there just waiting for this lady to come back. And I was like, you're kidding me. Like, why am I waiting so long to pick up my prescription? That just put me in a bad mood. Then everyone was driving slow, so I was going like 10 over the whole time. I was just really mad.
Mad day. 'Cause you had a mad day.
Yeah, but then I got to Kohl's to do the Amazon drop-off stuff. And the line there behind me when I got there was like it grew real fast. There were like 10 people. So I kind of made up for time in that sense.
'Cause you had a mad day.
What was that?
Doo-ba-lee-doo-doo. That's the Taco Bell. Doo-da-lee-doo.
Oh. Well, anyways, that's why I was mad yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. I had an all right day yesterday. I spent a lot of time working on the podcast. Oh, that's why I did on my day off. That's what I meant to say. Burb. Disturbia. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty busy yesterday for a while till I was done with work. Then it was chill time. But I worked on the podcast. Stop. I worked on the podcast for a long time. But people don't want to hear the same stuff over and over.
Well, then
it's
change
really annoying.
it.
You need to just stop pressing them.
Change it. No. Get some different sounds on there. I'm pissed.
Well, you listen to it and listen to what you're doing. And nobody wants to hear it. Not the same stuff over and over anyway.
I'm...
What?
Going to be very mad.
Whatever. Is there any almond joy in that bucket?
No, I actually almost got 2. Well, there might be. I take that back. I almost got 2 bags of assorted candy because I was like, we need more variety. And then I was like, this isn't even going to be eaten. Kyle's going to eat it all. True. And then I'll feel guilty for feeding him so much sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Reese's,
could probably
Milk
give one a go. I've been thinking about cookies a lot lately.
Well, there you go. This will solve that problem.
It will temporarily relieve me of my desire.
I did pick up a second bag that I know for sure had Snickers and York peppermint patties in it. Ooh. And then I put it back because that one was $20. And I was like, there's no way.
Peppermint patties.
So good, though.
Really?
York peppermint patties. So good. Those are like my favorites as an adult. Almond Joys used to be good when I was a little bit younger, but now I'm like, ugh. I don't need that.
I like the Andes mints.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good, but York, I feel, are just too strong for me.
That's rude. Apologize. Say something nice.
Strong is a compliment.
Apologize.
If anything, I was being a little too hard on myself.
Say something nice.
I'm strong too.
That's not... No, about someone else. You can't compliment yourself.
No, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to start doing that now. Anytime I say something that upsets you and you're like, say something nice, I'm going to talk about how nice I am.
That's not fair because I was giving York a compliment and then you said, say something nice. So what's left?
You said it was strong for your taste. You didn't like that it's so pepperminty.
That's a compliment.
Rude. Yeah, but that's they're doing
exactly. No, they're doing exactly what they do perfectly. I, on the other hand, am the weak one for not being able to manage the flavor of the York. So, that's nice. If only I could enjoy York. That's nice. So for me, I'm strong too.
Oh God.
Is that okay?
I do not accept.
You accept. Let's marry. We should get some TB. What are we gonna eat?
Steak. I got steaks. I'll probably make them both. Is that okay? I could eat. I'm anemic, right? My hair is falling out. There's something wrong with me.
'Cause I could eat a steak, chew it all down, chew it all up, and swallow it now. I had a good steak.
You're slouching.
Yeah, I know. But I need the thing to be like
right here.
Yeah, actually here I'll get all up in here. I think what I really need to do is start like actually paying attention to where I have that thing facing, because it's too far down. If I sit all the way up, my head's nearly out of the picture.
We should talk about how I bought 2 new candles yesterday.
2 new. This one, you want to turn it around and show the people?
They can't even see it. It's burned a lot. Look at like how high up it was there, but it's still got a lot left to go.
Here's a candle that you might not be able to see.
I got it from Whole Foods, so you know it's good.
So you know it's good. What's the flavor? What's this taste like?
Cinnamon and vanilla.
Cinnanilla.
Drink the wax. Oh my God, what would happen if you drank
Ooh.
wax? Would your body, like, would it harden in your lungs or something?
You'd have a bad
day. It doesn't go to your lungs. Can you get to your lungs by swallowing something?
Maybe seepage.
Is that how that works?
I mean,
lungs are for breathing. They don't take, you don't put the, like, stuff through the lungs.
They don't go through the lungs, but
smoke
food goes down where oxygen goes down, and oxygen makes its way there. Because you had a bad lung. Need to replace it.
We're almost done.
Transplant my lungies.
We don't write things down anymore.
Almost done.
We have like 13 more
minutes. Guys, we're almost done. Don't worry. Hang in there.
We have so much to do, though. We still have to shave your
head. We don't have anything to do.
I have to watch. The movies are waiting for me.
Okay. We have all night.
No, we don't have all night. You went to sleep at 1:30 last night.
And I'm here with energía.
Do you have energy?
Sí.
You didn't say that. Was that Spanish?
Sí.
That's not actually Spanish, though.
What's not actually Spanish?
Energy. How did you say that?
Energía.
That's not actually how you say it.
Don't lie to me.
Well, I'm going to Google it now because I feel like sometimes you say things are Spanish, but you just, it's actually not Spanish.
No, it's just because Spanish is a pretty easy language to learn when you speak English, because a lot of the words are similar. Based in Latin, right, okay. Energía.
You're right.
Because you had energía. Yeah. So, yo hablo español un poquito.
No.
Mi familia es de Puerto Rico. Mi abuelo es de Puerto Rico. Hay muchas personas con bananas.
Also, there was nothing outside, so it's not like your package stuff was being delivered either.
I know. Yeah, I got the little connectees coming. Boink, 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 boink. That'll be good. And then I can set these babies up, and we'll be looking too legit to quit. You like?
Sure.
Yeah.
What did we do this week?
I don't know. Popcats. I worked. No, that was Saturday. And then Wait, did we podcast Saturday? No, we did it Sunday because we had the party. No, we did it before the party.
Saturday. Yep, it was like 30 minutes long.
So we had a party. Yeah, we had the Halloween party. Mike was at the Halloween party. Mike did the podcast. What else happened this week? Probably just wasted time.
Yeah. Lots of wasted time.
Like I said earlier, and like we talked about, just not focused enough on business goals. I'm like picking at it. But
that's fine. I'm really excited for Thanksgiving.
I'm in.
Turkey.
Oh.
I'm just hungry because I haven't eaten anything yet today except for like 3 pocket almonds.
I used to hate stuffing. And now
you like stuffing because I make good stuffing.
I'm really looking forward to it.
You used to eat stuffing with ketchup on it, so I don't even...
What? I never ate stuffing with ketchup on it. Get out of here. That's meatloaf.
Yeah, gross.
That's
Putting
meatloaf.
ketchup
That's
and
not
meatloaf.
stuffing.
Ketchup and meatloaf is gross,
That's
too.
a standard issue plate.
That's so gross.
No,
don't put ketchup in your meatloaf.
No. Is it the shoes? Ketchup belongs on meatloaf.
No, it doesn't. That's so gross. Barbecue sauce is fine, but you don't cook it with it inside.
Barbecue sauce is ketchup with sugar.
I don't care, but you don't cook ketchup
brown sugar
in the meatloaf.
You
can
put
it on top. Everyone does that.
I never said that.
Yeah, you just said you eat it with ketchup.
But you just said it's fine on top.
Yeah, but like not when you cook it inside.
Well, I never said I cooked it inside.
You make meatloaf every weekend.
I don't make meat. That steak's gonna be so good. We use that truffy butts.
You can. I don't really like it so much.
I'll use it.
Yeah.
It cost way too much to not use it.
Well, that's not my fault. You're the one that got it spur of the moment. I want some.
I wanted it to be fancier, and it's fancy as it is, but I just wanted more fance. So I put in the effort, and I got the truff buff. Truff buff. I played a lot of video games already today, B.
Yeah, but keep going because
Really?
I want to watch my scary movies, and you don't watch them with me. So, yeah.
But I love you.
But you have to promise to bring your camera outside and maybe take a couple pictures if I'm feeling
the camera?
Yeah. Like of me, that's what I mean. Like take some nice ones because the last time you did,
I'm afraid.
We fought.
Yeah, I'm very afraid. Kirsten always gets very upset with me when I take pictures of her.
Well, you can take really good pictures of everyone else, but it's just my stupid
It's not
face.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, look at how fat your chin is.
Nope.
That's how your pictures translate.
Kirsten destroys my confidence in photography of people.
No.
She says,
you do a good
suck.
job of everyone else.
No, I don't.
There's a bird in that
Yeah,
tree.
we're surrounded by birds.
They're everywhere.
Birds. What do you think about birds being government drones?
That's clearly a thing that's actually true.
Yeah, I would say.
Should we talk about the election coming up?
Grandma would say, oh.
Politics? Let's not talk about details or anything. How about when I thought that the yes and no's were kind of flipped when I was voting for if people should stay in the actual local government?
Yeah.
That was really disappointing.
Voting is politics are a sense sub.
Well, we won't actually talk about it. I just want to say that the election's coming up. That's all.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I was Googling it.
I'm curious, sorry. Go ahead. You're Googling it.
Oh, no, because I didn't pay much, attention to politics 4 years ago. And I know that, Hillary Clinton. In my mind, I was about to say Hillary Duff, but I'm glad I didn't say that out loud.
I would have voted.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But, she apparently won by the number of votes, but because of the
I'm still thinking Hillary Duff. It's
what is it? The electoral college.
The college,
or something. Yeah. So
university.
Yeah, that's how Trump won that time around. Is she technically had more votes.
Popular vote.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see that they were trying to change that system?
Yeah.
I voted no to that.
Yeah. No, I pretty much did no to everything. I don't know. You're not going to tax me more to pay for other people's children's health care and stuff. Why
there is paid family leave and stuff. I mean that. I'll be quite frank. In items that I am not educated enough, I don't feel comfortable voting on them, so I don't. And I hope that that's not a controversial statement.
That's very controversial. I'm pissed.
Yeah. I don't feel like the amount of information that's provided just on the ballot is like sufficient to explain everything. So if
you Google it then.
You do Google it, but even to that extent, like...
Well, you see articles, the yes and the no, and like even if people are for it, like I still get a better understanding of what it is. And then if they're like, do this because this will help this and this, if I don't agree with what that stands for, then I just be like, no, I do the opposite.
Yeah, but there's also like hidden agendas to everything too.
Sure.
So like I was on YouTube the other day and I saw 2 advertisements back to back, one supporting reintroducing gray wolves into Colorado and the other one saying that it's a bad idea.
I said yes to that one. I thought that sounded real cool.
I left it blank. I was like, you know what? I don't live in the mountains where these things are going to be.
It said that there would be reimbursable, so like the government would pay you for any livestock that was murdered or whatever. I don't know.
I mean,
I get that. You're like, yeah, that's kind of sad. Yeah, maybe your kid gets eaten by a gray wolf. Deuces. But what are the odds that, like, I mean, it sounded really fun. So I was like, why not? You know, that's my opinion.
So I saw this ad that was like...
That sounded really dumb, sorry.
It was like, Colorado has done countless studies on gray wolves throughout the years, and it's like 1986 and 1995, 2002, 2008 or something, and it's like every time the experts say it's a bad idea, vote no. And it's like, okay. And on the other one, it's like Colorado used to be a sanctuary for gray wolves. We want to bring them back. So it's just like, I don't know. It seems like it's either it's personal opinion unless you know all of the special interests involved in that decision making. So
I actually was listening to the radio going up to my mom's house once when they were talking about that before it showed up on the ballot. And this was like over a month ago for sure. And they were talking about how wolves, like a pack, had shown up randomly in the wild, like on the border of Wyoming and Colorado, and how they were sighted like over a year ago or something like that. And there was like more this time. But one of the farmers, I can't remember if it was in Colorado or Wyoming, because one of the states or the other have like a thing where you can't actually shoot them. It might be Wyoming, which would make sense. But like someone killed one, and like that seems really weird because it's not super like in the wild, wolves aren't very popular. You know what I mean? Right. So like, why would you want to kill a wolf? I don't know. But they were talking about that and how it's a possibility that they might start bringing wolves into the wilderness and actually like repopulating them and everything and trying to get them to...
I should have voted yes, probably. I mean, it's wildlife. They should be doing their thing, but I just left it blank because whatever. Yeah. Other people can have influence on that. It's a weird year for voting. It's a weird year for politics in general. And I don't know. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
We have to talk about something fun for the last 3 minutes of this.
Okay. Did you have anything in mind?
Sorry.
God. Give me a quesadilla from Taco Bell now.
I was thinking potato skins.
Potato skins. Stat.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I got... it was a lot,
I had soup. That was
good. A lot.
I ate a lot of liquid stuff this week.
Chick-fil-A.
Soup.
Other
soup, maybe.
Chick-fil-A.
That was last weekend, right?
So delish. Yeah, we were at Lowe's first.
Oh, yeah. We
last Friday.
Return that stuff. Or that thing.
Well, what's fun?
I put new batteries in my orange Globy Boy.
Globy One Kenobi.
I went to Kohl's and I saw the same thing, but it was on sale now. I spent like, what was it, $20 for this thing?
$7,000.
This thing is so nice, though. It brings me so much joy.
Yeah.
I've been talking about putting up the Christmas tree tomorrow, so if I'm feeling motivated, Nick approved it. He was like, that's fine, put it up. Just
no crib music.
Yep.
That's gonna be tough.
That's
because
fair.
I'm a ring ding ding a ling jing jing a ling dude.
Well, here's the thing: is like when we went to Lowe's, they had Christmas stuff up already. When I was in Target, however long ago that was, they had Christmas stuff up already. Whole Foods decided that they didn't want their pumpkin spice candles anymore, so I had to get the cinnamon and vanilla, and one is like Christmas wreath or some stuff like that.
That's really good though.
So people are ready for the holidays. I just don't want to do what I did this year. So like today feels like a good day. It's Halloween. I'm feeling good. The moon's going to be energizing our vibrations, and we're all going to get good. And but the thing is, like, I have been looking forward to Halloween and spooky season like all month, plus like half of September, or even more of September. Like it just feels like it really dragged out the month, and the holiday, I felt like it was just way too much at this point. Like, it's still a good day, but this is just kind of So I don't want to like overdo Christmas, and then Christmas comes and then I'm like, wow, this just like, I'm just ready for it to be over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin another holiday. Not that Halloween's ruined, but you get it.
I don't think it'll ruin anything.
But maybe I'll wait until Thanksgiving to put up the tree at least. I was joking about putting it up early. It sounds really nice. It makes me feel real good. I just don't know that I need to do that right now.
It'd be cool if there was a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I mean, it is Colorado, so.
Yep, that's perfect. No, I like that. I will wait until the next big snowfall, and we will put up the tree that day.
That sounds good.
Oh, John, what to do, boy?
Haha, it takes a little bit off of your weekend agenda.
I mean, I would be happy to put up a Christmas tree, but I will wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got new quilts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You did. I like the one that's on the bed a lot.
It's so nice.
And the guests have a nice little one, too. Well, not a little one. Guests have a nice quilt, too.
Yep.
Well, what do you think, B? Should we just take some pictures and, let you get mad at me?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, what? Yeah. Sorry. I won't get mad, though. I promise. I already don't feel great today. I just feel kind of lumpy and everything. So my hair has been falling out. I won't get into that. I just feel it's really sad. Like, it's sad when you get out of the shower and you just touch the back of your hair and, like, literally it's like, oh, look at all this hair that just came out of my head. It's just a stressful thing, even though I can probably figure out what's causing it, and it's not like the end of the world. My hair will continue to grow. It's just like women and their like femininity and just like losing hair. Like, you can go bald, and I'm sure it's sad for you, but you can just shave your head. Like, if I shave my head,
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
You're not balding though. I mean, it's crazy. It's a crazy thought.
Anyways, I just had a rough day because, again, like, it's just sad when you lose a lot of hair. But I won't get mad. Yeah. I'm gonna put on a different shirt though.
Okay. I love you. You're beautiful.
Thanks. You look like a serial killer with those glasses.
Shred Bund.
That's good.
Shred Bundy.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Episode 58. Wow. Right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, thank you. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys next time.